Hey guys, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, another late night in the shop. As I've probably mentioned in some previous videos, that's pretty much the only time I get to come out here. Normally is when everybody's asleep, as any other time I'm usually either working or spending time with the family, taking care of kids, the wife, etc. So probably the best time for me as after everybody's gone to bed, maybe 11, 12, and usually try to spend at least 2 or 3 hours out here getting stuff done. And that's normally dictated by where I'm at on specific projects and goals that I kind of set aside for that time. Tonight I wanted to accomplish a couple of things. One being getting some work done replacing the knife that I made a mistake on. I kind of went over this real quickly in the last vid. Nothing I can't necessarily fix, but I would have to thin this down more than the customer would have probably preferred. They requested a 1/4 inch spine on their knife and take a little bit of doctoring up, a little bit of thinning out. Which I'll probably do, as this is still a perfectly good piece of heat treated and tempered A2. Still got the profile and still very much fixable. I'll just have to thin that down, maybe even as much as 1/8 of an inch, if not 3/16 of an inch, which is just a little bit less than what it would be right now. So I may save that for another day. It's definitely not a priority, but I did want to get started on the other piece. Ordered a new piece of 1/4 inch A2 from Jant's Supply this time. I got my original piece from usa-knifemaker.com. I was very happy with that piece. These are both precision ground pieces of 1/4 inch stock. Unfortunately, USA Knife Maker was out, so I went ahead and ordered some from Jant's. It's a little bit more expensive, but I did get a little bit more length than what was given to me from USA Knife Maker. And I actually have about a 6-inch piece, give or take, left to do something else with. But at any rate, here's the piece as it stands now. Took it a little bit farther this time since I kind of got a feel of how the material works and finishes after heat treating and tempering. So I'll have really very little left to do to this once I heat treat it. I may try to get that done tomorrow, depending on what all is going on. But I got the holes drilled, jimping on the spine there. And I got the full flats about 95% done. I'll be thinning those out a little bit more. Trying not to make the same mistake I made last time, of course. And then it'll be just a matter of putting scales on, profiling the handle, the edge, and the sheath. So, not too far away from getting done with this. Clean those plunges up just a little bit more, although they're just about where I want them. Apologize for the lighting. And again for the mess that I've yet to find time to clean. So that's that. Stick that there for safekeeping. Another little project, as if I don't have way more than enough that I wanted to try to work on, was to make a straight razor. So I actually made some templates up for a pretty traditional style. This would be an 8/8 wide or a 1-inch wide razor. Got about 4 inches, just a little bit less than that on the blade maybe. And I had some 3/16 thick, cut off of 3/16 thick 1095 that I'm going to try, as well as some black and green G10 that I think will come out nice. But just to give you a little idea, I'll try to get over here in some better light here. That's kind of what it'll look like closed. And I may actually end up putting maybe like a mosaic pin or something, 1/4 inch in the middle there, just to keep that blade from going through the handle. Or I may just do the traditional wedge in the back that kind of wedges that where it needs to be. And, here's some sketches I made up, kind of what the knife will look like. There's another copy of the blade, and here's kind of what I'm thinking. I just sketched a real basic mosaic pin. Kind of give you an idea of how that's going to look. A little bit of a wedge there at the back. So we are making some progress on that. I might take a little bit off of this, then heat treat it, finish it up. But I'll probably save that till after this knife is done. Another thing I'm kind of toying with, made some rough sketches for a butterfly knife for a bowie song. Something that can fit in the pocket easily, just over 4-inch handles. That's kind of it in a closed position. Again, just another rough sketch. Still need to refine some things, but another project I've kind of been wanting to do for quite some time. And I'm not sure if I've shown these in any videos. I did get these all heat treated. These are 5 blades that I definitely want to try to knock out fairly quickly as well. I may have to straighten some of the blades out. That one's a little warped. That one's got a little bit of bend in it as well. But those are ready to grind. It may be somewhat of a challenge. It'll be kind of my first recurved blade there. At least my first blade with a concave curve. So it'll be interesting getting that tip just right. And figuring out exactly how I want to do those grinds. But definitely looking forward to those. And hopefully fairly quickly we'll be seeing some completed knives in some of these videos. There's another one I'd really like to get started on soon. Partial stick ting hunter with an antler handle. I've shown you guys this before, of course. It'll be my first stick ting with a guard and a pommel. May end up soldering those in place depending on how well the fit turns out. I'll probably do it regardless just to add some strength. But still kind of playing around with some various ideas there. But at any rate, as usual, always adding more projects. Trying to get a few closer to the finish line. And like I say, the next few videos hopefully will be of some finished or almost finished knives. So definitely appreciate the views, guys. As always, the new subscribers that seem to be joining each week. And definitely encourage you guys to stay tuned for some more knives. If any of you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Send me a message. Maybe even if you'd like to know how I do something or see something done, I could maybe even throw together a quick tutorial. So let me know, and thanks for watching, guys.